yeah, buddy. It's a little early in the morning. As you can see, it's pretty dark outside. I'm trying to be quiet. It's about 5 o'clock. We are leaving Kuala Lumpur and going to a city called Ipoh that's supposed to have a lot of great food. And the first thing we're eating, people start lining up for that thing at like 6 in the morning. So by the time we get there, hopefully there's some left. You'll see what it is soon. Just arrived in the town of Ipoh, about an hour and a half drive, and along the way, just saw some of the most beautiful, stunning mountains. And this town it seems like such a, I don't know, I guess a traditional local community. Where we're going right now, it's a local market, morning market. They're selling a lot of clothing and a bunch of food. And that's what we're gonna explore right now. And my friends Rick and Steven tells me that at this market, this is really traditional, really local cuisine. One thing I did notice since I arrived here, I don't see any tourists. It's just locals passing through. So this is gonna be a really interesting experience. I think Jasmina might stand out a bit here. How do you feel? Okay? If I came here by myself, I literally would have zero clue on where to go. Steven lives here, so Steven, you know where we're gonna go. Yeah. Nice.
Over here is our local people that have a breakfast over here.
This is the local breakfast market.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Man, this is so cool.
Char kway teow is the main dish from Penang.
So this is where they sell the stir-fried rice noodles here. Yeah. I think it's similar to what I had in Singapore. This is vegetarian.
Yes. This is vegetarian, no meat, all is vegetarian.
Okay.
Char kway teow, if you have meat, no meat, vegetarian.
Doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, it's really about the noodles.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's a couple types of noodles here, rice noodles and then some egg noodles as well. That smells so good. So they sell chu changpan, like pig intestine noodles, rice noodles, and some congee here. All right, so round one. I know this looks familiar. I had this in Singapore for the first time ever. Kaya toast.
Yeah, kaya toast.
And the only difference is here the butter and the kaya jam is outside of the toast. And then it's also served with a soft boiled egg.
Yeah.
Do you guys eat it differently than what happened in Singapore? What do you guys do here?
Just fold out,
Yeah.
Okay. Then the butter. Try first.
Okay.
Then, the second bite, you just eat the eggs.
Sounds good to me.
You can try which one is much better for you.
Sounds good to me. That kaya is ridiculous. This jam with a little bit of butter is so ridiculously creamy. What I love about this jam is it's not overly sweet.
The smell very fragrant.
That's what I'm saying. This is the most fragrant jam. Guys, seriously, just tasting the jam, that gives me the feels big time. You guys need to try this jam later. It's just, oh, so Rick, you dipped the jam and butter toast into the coffee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This together.
Oh yeah, buddy. The fragrance of the coffee. So you guys slightly sweet, slightly bitter. This is the steam toast. This might be the best kaya toast I've ever had in my life. I mean, I've only had it once before. I don't care what it is. Steam toast, regular toast, cardboard. As long as it has this jam on there, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I'll eat it. I gotta dip it in the eggs because dipping kaya toast in soft boiled eggs is something I did in Singapore. I absolutely loved it. Same thing here. Look at, there's like two beautiful little suns. A little gentle egg dance. Look at this. I used to not really be into runny eggs, but I feel like dipping the toast here just has to happen. And they give you a spoonful of soy sauce and I think some white pepper, right? I like a little more white pepper in mine. I think a little more soy sauce too. There we go. You guys ready to take this dive? Let's take this dive. This is just like the perfect meal. Butter is so creamy. And then you get the egg yolk, which is also just the most lightest, creamiest thing. Little umami from the soy sauce, slight heat from the white peppers. $2 for all this. This is better than what I had in Singapore. Kai toast may look really simple. I mean, it's just a soft-boiled egg, some toast, some jam, some butter. Guys, ain't nothing simple about it. Ain't nothing simple about it. Try it anywhere you are. Like, it's still good in Singapore, but if you can somehow find your way here, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're gonna move on to our stir-fried noodles. Yeah. And this is a spicy sauce. And we'll give it a nice little mix. As I'm mixing, I can already smell, I mean, just a great fragrance. This is so satisfying. I was wondering why you need 2 different types of noodles here. The Hefeng is so gentle and soothing, but then the Lo Ming noodles, the egg noodles, it's got nice al dente, it's nice and al dente, nice chew, and then you get a crunch from the sprouts. So it's kind of like soft, chewy, crunchy. Yeah. So you got all the nice texture in this bowl of noodles. This might be the first time I'm saying this, but you don't need meat in these noodles because when you're biting into these noodles, it's only the noodles that's the star here. That's all you can focus on. That's all the time your taste buds have is for these noodles. This is called the yin yang. Yin yang is like the bird's symbol of love. And this is what, this drink is tea and coffee.
Tea and coffee.
I taste more coffee. I taste the tea as well. Here's the thing, I don't like coffee, but I love tea. So this is bringing it all together now. So if I feel like if I drink this a lot every day, then maybe I'll start to like coffee. I don't know.
Yes, this is coffee and Milo.
Milo, which is like the
Milo
chocolate.
Is,
yeah. Oh, that's chocolatey. It's like chocolate milk. So this is the special congee you love that you've been eating for like your whole life. And this is more kind of like the northern congee, which is more soupy.
Yes.
And this is not salty, right?
They have put salt.
I think this is ginkgo nuts in here. It's interesting. It's smooth. It's salty. I'm from the north where our congees are sweet. So I'm almost expecting like a sweet flavor, but it's a salty flavor. It's still pleasant. It's very soothing. Yeah, I can tell that. It's like it feels good going down. It feels good in my throat. It feels good in my stomach. Is it as flavorful as the kaya toast? No. The last thing we have here, this is something we got in Chinatown before, sort of.
Fried onion is on the top.
Yeah, fried onions. I see some jalapenos. And the sauce is a little chili sauce. All right, guys, go ahead. Yeah, I'm not sick anymore, so I can share stuff with them. Ooh. Oh yeah. I love the turnip inside the noodles. Man, that turnip is so flavorful. How come no one's ever thought of, at least where I come from, to put turnip in these noodles? I mean, these are kind of like the steamed rice noodles you get at dim sum. Again, a very unassuming dish. Flavor profile is just insane. I mean, usually, like a dish like this, you're like, okay, it's a little gentle, a little chewy. You get that umami flavor, you get whatever's in there. But this, I mean, the radish changes everything. Basically, we just had an entire vegetarian breakfast. I'm surprised I enjoyed it so much. So thanks for bringing us your statement. Where are we going next?
We'll go to one of the dry curry shop.
Dry curry. I don't know what dry curry is, but it sounds exciting. I like curry. It should be good. All right, let's go. As soon as I walked by this place, a curry flavor bomb just bombarded me. Now let's find out what a dry curry is. So this is the dry curry place. And we got some barley drink. I haven't had this since I was in Singapore last, and I love this in Singapore. And I love it here as well. Something about barley drink is so nice. What is that? Tea egg. This is a tea. Now, what's kind of throwing me off is I saw the egg, but there's a lot of soup here. Usually tea egg is just the egg. You don't drink the soup because it's poisonous almost, because the tea, you can't drink overnight tea. But this is okay?
This one is making on the morning, early in the morning. So
it's not overnight?
Not overnight.
Okay.
It's not overnight. You can try the tea first.
Wow, wait. That is 100% not what I thought this was gonna be. Because tea eggs, right?
Yeah.
It's star anise, it's a lot of Chinese spices.
Yes.
So this is a tea egg that's soaked in like sweet marinade. You're supposed to eat the egg with the soup?
Yeah. Actually, how they bring it together. They
Wow.
make it together.
The egg yolk, you can taste the flavor on the egg yolk. It's a bit savory, sweet, slightly salty, really creamy, really nicely flavored egg. You can definitely taste the tea in this. This is so unique. It's like eating a tea flavored herbal drink that's sweet. And you get that nice eggy flavor once you bite into the egg. It's really pleasant. Anyway, you were telling me like usually shops only have one or the other. This place,
Yes, only this place they have both. When you order, you have to tell, they will ask you whether you want soup curry or dry curry.
yeah. I don't usually see a lot of fresh herbs on top of curry. Yeah, you take a little bite and then you smell it. It's just so nice.
Yes.
You know, and refreshing. Two different types of noodles here.
Yes.
Lo mein and rice noodles. Get a piece of chicken. Some of that nice noodle. I mean, this is very saucy. Usually that's not a good thing, but here it is. You are the master at finding these things, man. Of all the almighty curries out there, this is one of the best curries I've ever had. Like, no joke.
No good. Like I said,
One of the best curries I've ever had. Curry's usually creamy, you know, and this is, but I love that. You get that nice cream, you're just kind of just smooth, you're sitting on a hammock between a couple trees, rocking, and then all of a sudden that spice punches you out of the hammock. Oh yeah, it kicks you out of your hammock. You're just like, what happened? That's what that spice does to you. And with this herb, it brings a little fresh breeze to this whole dish.
it's like you have to mix it, then only you taste it.
I love dishes where the more you chew, new flavor profiles pop up.
The main thing is the chicken.
Yeah.
You have to taste
That
the
chicken is great.
The chicken is still very juicy.
It's not tough. It's chewy, but not tough.
yeah.
Man, I'm loving everything about this dish so incredibly much. This thing has everything. Flavor, fragrance. I love the visual effects of the fresh green herbs. It's the all-encompassing curry. So now we're gonna try the soupy one. This is a little different.
Yes.
Right? It's not the same curry. This curry is creamier, more coconutty than the last one.
Yes.
But the curry flavor is just incredibly nice. I like the creaminess of it.
Yes.
I do. It's not overly so.
Yeah.
It's just such a nice, uniform flavor of curry. Like, it's definitely better than any curry, like actual curry I've had ever in the States, for sure. Only thing is, I love the dry curry too much. I should have tried this first, because this is a more subtle flavor, and then try that. But that, oh my God. If I tried this first, it would have been like, I love you, but I love you a little more. But now it's like, oh, I love this so much. I like you. I can't look at you the same way because I'm already in love with this thing right here. I never thought I'd come to Malaysia and just be blown away by just crazy curry noodles. This is a happy man right now. This next place we were at, actually a lot of you guys suggested I come eat while I was in Ipoh, and that is dim sum. So this whole street right here is known as the Dim Sum Street because there's like 4 or 5 really famous dim sum restaurants, and Steven said this one is the best. You said this is the Hong Kong street. I mean, you said this is the dim sum street, but this one's the best.
This is the best.
Well, hey, let's go try the best.
Try it, man.
So we're sitting here, and the biggest difference between this dim sum place and other ones is there's no cart.
Yes.
Aunties are just bringing trays of dim sum,
Dim sum.
not in bamboo containers and metal containers.
Yes, all the dim sum a bit minimized.
They're tiny. I noticed that. They're like miniature dim sums, and that's on purpose.
Yes, dim sum is not for you to be eaten and be on full stomach. Okay, so you eat it like whatever, how many you need, all variety.
So you can try a lot.
Yeah, just try a lot.
That's true.
Yeah.
I do want to try a lot of dim sum. I'm really excited to try some of the others. I haven't seen a lot of this stuff before. This just came out.
Yes, this is just cream out.
What is this?
This dim sum with some peanut inside.
It looks like some meat,
Yes,
some
yes.
pork, maybe some chestnuts. I'm not really sure. I love that. The mochi skin is chewy. You got the crunch of the peanut and that melty pork. It's just, ooh. And there's some chives in there, so like a pork dumpling, but with a crunch. First bite already amazing. Let's see if it gets better from here. Wait, what is this?
This is a fried
There you
fish.
go. This is a fried fish ball?
Yes.
I was wondering, it looked kind of like a mantou.
Right.
Wow, that is a massive fish ball. It looks like almost like a little bun. And it has some pepper on the outside, a little bit of chili, but it's kind of bouncy. You can tell a fish ball is good by how bouncy it is.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. That is a good fish ball.
I can tell you the fish ball, everything is the really pure fish.
This I've never seen before. Hey, it's spring roll or something.
Yeah, spring roll, but the sauce is sweet.
Sweet sauce. This is one of my favorite items. I love it. I love it. The tofu, it's tofu skin on the outside. I think it's some kind of meat cake in the middle. I love the skin and meat cake combo. The sauce is nice too. A little sweet, not too sweet, right?
No.
Man, so far, like I feel like the dim sum here, they feel less on my stomach, not just because they're smaller. I feel like they're just less greasy.
It's all less oil.
Less oil, right?
Less oil.
I'm eating it, I'm like, I'm still really hungry.
Even you see this is the
what is
fried
it?
one, then they won't be oily.
Look at that.
This is yum.
Yam.
Yum.
Oh, this should be like a pretty heavy item. Wow. Oh man. The outside is like it's like eating crispy air.
Yeah, this one is the most famous over here.
Over really famous? I can see why. It's like you're eating crispy air, then you get that nice smooth yam.
Yeah.
Little pork, little chewiness of the pork. It looks heavy because it's deep fried. Everything is like yam is heavy. But again, in my stomach, don't feel too bad. I'm going for some of this noodle. It looks like half spicy, half not. Like I don't even know what's going on here. The noodles I feel like here, it's less mochi-esque. It's softer. Like I feel like
softer,
the ones I had in the States, they're more chewy, elasticy.
Yes.
This is more just like soft noodles. Look at that.
But very crunchy.
Ooh. This is in my top 3 items of this meal. It's chives in here. I don't know what else they put in here, but douya. Some sprouts. So it's crunchy on the outside and crunchy on the inside. And the chive flavor gives it a nice garlicky taste. Oh, this is a great spring roll. Usually spring rolls, it doesn't make you feel that good. Like yeah, it's crispy, it's nice. You feel like it has such an aromatic flavor from the inside.
Yes.
But just the inside of this, man, this is great.
Try this.
Shao mai.
Xiao mai.
Shao mai, here we go, here you go. This is as classic of a dim sum item as you can get. Okay. Not like that it's small, it's shrimpy. Wait, this is a bigger shao mai? Is that this thing's father?
No. This is another type.
There's another type.
Yeah.
It's still shao mai, right? Let's see if they taste related. Oh. Completely different. Wow, I like this a lot. I like the shrimp here. I also like the skin on this. That's a nice wrapper. Wait, I'm really excited about this. This is one of my most excited items to try here. Look at 1,000-year-old eggs just peeking through the wrapper here. I'm just okay with it. You taste the egg, but it's not so distinct. I thought it would be more distinct. I thought I'd bite it, I'd be like, oh, that's definitely half-century-old egg in there. Like if I didn't know you put it in there, I would taste it. I'd be like, I think it has some of that flavor. I wish that flavor was a little more pronounced. It's okay. It's not my favorite thing. It's just okay. This is cha shou bao again. Really crazily, ooh, very juicy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's great. Perfect with some cheese. Man, that meat is smoky. Smoky, there's a lot of it in there. That sauce, I hate it when my cha shou bao is too sweet. It's not. This is a good barbecue pork butt.
They have the sesame in there.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
That's why the fragrance is there.
Yeah, the fragrance and the crunch.
Yes.
I was wondering what that was. I was like, what am I tasting here? You know what? I'm tasting it now because when I first bite, because it's you know, it's kind of meshes together with the pork. But afterwards, like I'm tasting it now. Guys, if you want your buns to be better, add some sesame to it. All right, this is the last item here that we have. Man, look at this, like the most adorable little bun. Like seriously.
Mixed with cocoa.
Custard bun. Oh, it's good.
Mixed with corn.
Yeah, there's definitely some corn in there. This is perfect with tea. Oh, we forgot the mochi here. All right, it's good. But I just ate mochi from like a 50-year-old shop in Chinatown, which was amazing. I think it's still good. We all just ate a lot. Counting what we ate this morning, I'm still only at around like 30 to 40%
Yeah.
fullness. And I don't feel greasy
No
whatsoever.
greasy, yes.
What's your favorite item?
Mine. First it is.
Oh, yeah.
Second it is.
What about you, Rick? What was that?
The shrimp.
What, the shrimp shao mai?
Nice, like my favorite. I think.
I love the heck out of this. I love this. So these two love it so much.
The
Oh, I
fish
love
cake.
that. I love that fish ball as well. I've only eaten dim sum in the US and Hong Kong. And this is extremely different, I feel
Yes,
like,
very
than,
different.
right? You've been to Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
And it's different because, first of all, again, the size is much smaller. I go to dim sum by myself and I eat like, I think 7. I think that's it. So this place opens at 6. You said what, like people who do kung fu come here?
Yes. After their morning exercise, then they will start up queuing up at the front main gate here.
Yeah.
So once they open the operation, a lot of people coming in. Most of the items are already
It's gone.
gone.
9 o'clock in the morning, it's
Yes,
gone.
it's gone.
3 hours after it opens, it's over. So when they run out of items and there's too many people here, do they battle over a table? Does dim sum kung fu hustle happen in real life? I wonder. I want to come here one morning just to see if, like, you know, Jay Chow comes in and just like, hey, where's my dim sum? Like, oh, sorry, we don't have a table for you. Oh, the Buddha fist comes out. Anyway, so that wraps up our breakfast.
breakfast.
So we went to the market, the curry place, dim sum. So this is third breakfast. You gotta have at least 3 breakfasts. That's like the most important meal of the day. How come you only have one of it? I mean, have 3. That's awesome. But
no, we have only one breakfast.
yeah. Oh, I'm still ready to go more. But we're gonna cap this at breakfast number 3 because we're gonna go take a break. And then in the next video, we're gonna explore more food items here in Ipoh with Steven. You got some great stuff coming up, so don't miss the next episode. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you guys so much for, again, taking me around. Until we eat again. See you later.
Bye.